Yo, 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 yo. It's me, Biffy, man, and I'm back with another video. Hey, listen, we are back, man. But we are back this time around because we need to dive deep. I'm here to talk about the truth about Eminem's Encore album. Now listen, I done went back, listened to it. It's been a minute since I ran through it. It's been a minute since I ran through the Eminem Encore album. It's been a very good minute. So I recently just listened to it again, ran through it. I remember purchasing the album. I remember getting that album. I remember hopping on a bus. I want to say I was with my little brother, and I remember going to Target and going to buy the album. I remember that as soon as I got out of school, because I remember the albums used to come out on Tuesdays, and I remember as soon as I got off school bus, I got right on that bus, went straight to, that's where my money, you know what I'm saying? I had money, you know what I'm saying? Went straight on that bus and went and got me the Eminem album, a pair of shoes, and because it was a bunch of stuff by the Target, so it was a Hibbett Sports by the Target, so I'd go in there and get a couple shirts and some shoes. But I remember getting that album. And if you don't think I don't get it, right here. Here's the booklet. Like I said, I'm a real fan. I am a day one. The album, you know what I'm saying? CD. And I know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say. You just got the standard version? What do I look like, a damn terrorist? Of course I got the deluxe. Of course I got the deluxe. Of course I got the deluxe. What are y'all saying? Of course I went and got the deluxe. Like, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I'm not one of the fake Eminem fans, bro. I'm not one of the fake ones, bro. Been rocking. But yeah, man. I went back, went through it. You know, he started putting the lyrics. I think he started putting the lyrics on the in the booklet. I think he started that with Eminem Show. The Eminem Show, yeah. Yeah. They're shooting the crowd up. But yeah, man, I went back, checked it out, listened to it, man. I got the track list right here. I'm just gonna go down. Well, before I do that, go down the track list. Around the time Eminem Show came out, man, I think he even said that's when he started, like, he was on the drugs. He was on the drugs around that time. I know he doesn't like to talk about the, I know Encore is one of the albums, Encore and Relapse are one of the albums he really disappointed in, because I think he was on drugs. Well, he was on drugs, and for trying to flush him out by the time Relapse came. But going back to this album, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Giving this a listen after all those years, bro, this album not bad. Like, of course he's gonna take, because he made the album. He made the album, so of course he's gonna be harder on himself. But listen back at it, this album has some good ass songs, bro. This album has some good songs, man. And I wouldn't, listening back at it again, I wouldn't be mad if people put this in their top Eminem albums. Like, I'm gonna go down the track list, bro. So you start off with Encore, you know, / curtain call, the intro, okay? Then the first official track of the album is Evil Deeds. Evil Deeds is a solid intro track. Evil Deeds is a good track. I like that track. I like Evil Deeds. He didn't do no extra lyrical stuff with it, but it was simple and it was dope. And I like his cadence on it. I like his flow on it. That was a good way to start the track. Then he has Never Enough with 50 Cent and Nate Dogg, RP Nate Dogg. And that song is hard. That's fast. And you know 50 Cent and Eminem, when they get together, they make good music. And that was a good song. It was good to hear 50 Cent back on the album with him. Back on the track with him. That was a good song. Yellow Brick Road was another good song. He addressed the whole situation with the whole him saying the N-word on that tape. About the black girl, whatever. He addressed that on there, apologized for it in his own, you know, Slim Shady Eminem way. He apologized. Solid track. Like Toy Soldiers, come on, man. That's a classic, solid Eminem track. those Evil Deeds, Never Enough, Yellow Brick Road, Like Toy Soldiers are those serious tracks of Eminem's on the album. That those serious cuts. Then you get after Toy Soldiers you get Mosh. Mosh was a dope ass song. He was going in on Bush, you know what I'm saying, the government. He was killing Bush on that song. I remember the music video. I haven't seen the music video in a long time, and let me know if y'all want me to react to the music video. I haven't watched that music video in a long time, but I remember the music video, and I remember Lloyd Banks was like the star of the music video because it was like anime, and I remember Lloyd Banks was like the star of the music video. So I thought that was dope. But Mosh, a solid song. Then we get to Puke. When I was younger listening to this, when did this album come out? When did this album come out? What year? 04. 04. I think I was a freshman. in high school. 04, freshman, high school, I think. Yeah, freshman high school. Either I was in 8th grade. No, either I was in 8th grade or freshman high school. But anyways, Puke, I listened to it. I know the song, blah, blah, blah. When I was younger, I fool with it. Now that I'm older, listening to it, I would have took it off the track. I don't rock with it. I would have took it off. But the fans who do like that sound and like those funny type of songs, those extra goofy. See, I like the funny songs, like, but I don't like the extra goofy. Like this one was just like, he just went in the studio and said, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a silly ass song. Like, I like the real Slim Shadys, the Without Me, the role model type sarcasm and funniness. But the silly songs, and he had a couple of them on here. And he had a lot of them on Relapse. But Puke was one of them. I was like, now that I'm older, when I was younger, I fooled with it. But now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, that's just, I don't fool with that one like that. Then we got My First Single. My First Single, I know it, I listened to it, you know what I'm saying? I don't fool with that one either like that. It's another one of those silly songs. Then we get a Paul Rosenberg skit, of course. Rain Man, which is another silly song, but I fool with it though. The production on it, his cadence on it. I like Rain Man. I let Rain Man slide. After Rain Man, you get Big Weenie. Now I recently seen not too long ago on TikTok, Big Weenie was trending. You know the song, why are you being so mean, man? That song. I recently seen that trending on TikTok. So, but listen to it now. I'm good on that one. Then you get the Eminem calls, Paul skit, Just Lose It. Just Lose It. I could fool with Just Lose It. I remember they played that song on the radio non-stop when I was on the bus. Non-stop. The bus drivers play the radio and they play that song non-stop. Just Lose It I can deal with because that's that first single. You know how Eminem do. Just Lose It I can deal with it. And he was going in on Michael Jackson. I think if I'm not mistaken, Michael Jackson sued this man. And I think he gets money off of the song whenever they play it or whatever. But Eminem don't perform that song, so maybe he get the money off streams. I don't know if that's all the way true. I just heard the rumor. But I know Michael Jackson was pissed, and I know he probably did sue him. As Like That, when I was younger, I used to love this song. Now that I'm older, I'll fool with it. Like, it's another one of those silly songs, but I'll fool with it, though. I fool with it. I think, what's that character, Kermit, that puppet dog, whatever, man. That puppet dog, the hand puppet dog thing, he was doing that whole thing, sounding like him and stuff like that. So, but I fool with it. Now that was like the middle part of the album. It seemed like the middle part of Encore was more of the silly, the silly, goofy songs. Like the first part of the album was serious songs. Middle part, goofy, silly songs. Then we get to the third act of the album and we get back serious again. Spend Some Time with Obi Trice, Stat Quo, and 50 Cent. That song so hard. Everybody did their thing on it. That song was so hard, bro. Oh my God. I listened to it and I forgot Stat Quo was on it, man. I forgot Stat Quo was on the song. Like I knew Obi Trice 50 Cent was on, but I forgot all about Stat Quo. You know what I'm saying? If you know Stat Quo, you know Stat Quo, Atlanta artist. I think recently he's the manager or was the manager for Lil Zane. His name Lil Zane? And then they fell out or whatever. Next track, Mockingbird. We all know the song dedicated to Haley. A classic to this day, a classic. Then you got Crazy in Love, classic. Got an old school sample in it. Dope song. One Shot, Two Shot featuring D12. A nice, cool song, a D12 type song. It sounded good to have D12 on this album, on the track. That was a good song. Then you get a Final Thought skit. Then we get into the deluxe of the album. We get into the deluxe, and that's when you get Encore. And that's with Dr. Dre and 50 Cent. Fire. It's always good to hear Dr. Dre and 50 Cent with Eminem. Always good. Go check out my Three-Headed Monster video of the album that never happened with 50 Cent, Eminem, and Dr. Dre. The Three-Headed Monster. Check that out. I go into more details about them doing songs together, but they're always fire. Then we got We As Americans. Fire. Fire. We got Love You More. Dope song. Like his bonus tracks, all of them are I think it's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. No, it's 3 of them. His bonus tracks, We As American, Love You More, and Ricky TikTok. Bro, those 3 for 3. Bro, if I was in, bro, I would have took those 3 and took out. I would have took those 3 bonus tracks and took out Puke, My First Single, and Big Weenie, and put those in put those in the official album, and you would have slick had an Eminem classic. You would have slick had an Eminem classic album. Like seriously, if you would have took out Puke, My First Single, and Big Weenie and replaced them with We As Americans, Love You More, Ricky TikTok on the standard edition, you would have had a complete album, and this album probably would have been battling for top 3. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But even though those songs are on the standard album, this album is still re-listen to it again, this album is still a solid album. This album is actually good. Actually really good. I actually enjoyed giving it another listen, to be honest with you. This was still a good album. Besides what I said about those 3 songs, this is still 3 songs I said I would not do out of what? The 20? That's a W album. That's a W album, man. But yeah, man, I gave it another listen. I enjoy giving this album another listen. I'm not gonna lie, man. So let me know what next album I should do next. I already did Relapse. I re-listened to Relapse, and I just did the re-listen to Encore. Let me know what re-listen I should do next. Yeah, let me know what re-listens I should do next, and I'll do it, man. But that's my truth about the Eminem Encore album. That's my truth, man, and I'm sticking with it, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, and